Guys, welcome to day one of the boot camp. We have finally made it to making this boot camp. I've been thinking about it for a very long time, and I didn't know whether to add animations and add edits and things like that. I didn't know if I wanted to keep it raw, and I was procrastinating, guys. I'll be honest, I was procrastinating because I'd wanted to make this boot camp as perfect as possible. Okay, and because we're almost starting a new year, I thought, why not just sit in front of the camera and give my value away? Just give it all away because when I first started off in trading, it was very difficult for me to find this value. It was very, very difficult. And the reason why I'm giving it to you guys within this boot camp is because not everyone's gonna be there by the end of this boot camp. I already know that. Not everyone's gonna, people that watch day one, they're not gonna be there for day whatever it is, right? And the reason why they're not gonna be there is because they're not committed enough. And that's the subject of today is you guys need to just take action and do it. Just do it, right? Because a lot of us think about being profitable, a lot of us think about being wealthy, a lot of us think about getting rich, a lot of us be scrolling through Instagram and scrolling through YouTube, watching the next video that the successful people on that platform has done and created, and we want that lifestyle, right? But not all of us want, and not all of us have it in us to achieve this goal, right? Not everyone has it. And I want to make it easier for you guys. I want to make it as easy as possible. And I want to share everything that I have learned to get me profitable, to get me consistent, and to get me to a level where I can sit in front of the camera and give you guys this value. I have the confidence that anyone that watches day one all the way to whatever day it is, because I'm doing this live in front of you guys, but I want to make sure that everyone that watches it, you get all the value and you become profitable. That is my mission with this boot camp, and I want to give you guys that value. Okay, but the only thing I want in return is you guys watching the value that I give you consecutively throughout the days, right? I want you to watch it from day one to day two, day three, day four, day five, whatever it is, right? But in order. I want you guys to watch in order. I don't want you to skip to day one to like day 25 because day 25 is the strategy video. No, I want you guys to go through the days of me because the way I've laid it out is the way that I would want to learn as a trader. Okay, the way I've laid it out is perfect for anyone that wants to start off day trading and has no knowledge in day trading. I know it might be boring, but I need you guys to start off clean. I need you guys to forget about all them fancy strategy videos that you've learned, all them fancy 1 to 20 risk to reward ratio videos that you've learned. I want you to forget about all of that. All those M1 to fair value gaps. I don't want any of that in this bootcamp, right? I want you guys to just forget about it and actually follow through what I am going to teach you and what I am going to show you, because I do it on a day-to-day basis. Okay, and not only do I just do what I've done in the past 4 years or 5 years in trading, not only have I done it on a consecutive basis, but I am tweaking it day by day to make it perfect, to make it the best. And I want to give you guys that value. I want to give you guys that knowledge, right? Because I know a lot of you guys are sitting down watching these wealthy people and you want to be rich. You want to be wealthy. And you believe that day trading is a get rich quick scheme. And don't worry, because I also believe that as well. I believe that trading is a get rich quick scheme. And I know this might sound controversial, but I still kind of stand on that point. I still believe that day trading is a get rich quick scheme, but it's not how you think it is, right? Because a lot of us want to get rich in a month or a week or even 24 hours. Within the next 24 hours, we want to get rich, right? We can't get rich that quick, but day trading is one of the gateways to get rich faster than other people. Day trading can get you wealthy faster than you becoming a doctor, than you becoming an engineer or lawyer, whatever it is, right? The same time that you put in university, college, in school, if you put that time into day trading, it can get you to that value or wealth before they do, right? Now, I'm not the smartest guy in the world, right? I never got straight A's in my class. I never was the brightest in my class, right? I was actually one of the people that, I was making friends with everyone, but I never grasped the fact of school. I'll be honest with you, right? And the reason why is because school was very different to me compared to the people that got A stars and A's, right? It was very different because what I was learning was not what I was interested in. And I knew that what I'm learning is not going to help me within my future, right? I was kind of lucky that my parents kind of taught me business and they taught me, a little bit of finance. My mom worked in finance, but when you work in finance, you don't actually learn enough to build wealth and you don't actually learn that much, right? And I kind of learned that because the world gatekeeps a lot, guys, right? The world actually gatekeeps so much that you have to dig and find value, right? The same way you found this video, you have to dig and find these types of videos. And it's difficult. When I searched up day trading and I searched up how to become profitable and the best strategy in day trading, all I got was the videos that got the most views, right? And the videos that look good and the videos that were clickbaity and had the best thumbnails. That's all I saw. I didn't pick out, okay, that trader is good. This trader is good. Let me listen to these traders. I didn't know them, right? And that's why I want to make this boot camp is so that you guys get to know me and get to know my strategy and get to know what I've learned. But not only that is you guys can sit down with me basically and listen to what I say. And if you listen to everything that I say, you will potentially become profitable. You will potentially become wealthy. And I can't wait to see that because, if I had to go back in time and I had to give the value to myself, I would do it in this format and I would sit down with myself and tell exactly what I'm about to give you guys. I would give the exact same thing to myself. And that's why it's different to all them videos you've watched. That's why it's different to every single thing that you've learned within YouTube, Instagram, or any other platform that you've learned in. The reason why it's different is because this is the value that I would give myself. My past self, I would give it to me. And when I was younger, I wasn't actually smart enough to learn things straight away. It took me a while to learn things, right? Because every mistake I made, one thing I'll tell you guys is I never learned from my mistakes. And it happens till now, right? I still don't learn from my mistakes. But after a while, when you repeat these mistakes, it gets annoying and it gets so frustrating that you just have to learn. And that was kind of what I went through. And I don't want you guys to go through that. I don't want you guys to go through the mistakes I went through because I lost a lot of money. I gave up a few times. I felt like this journey is fake and everyone on social media is giving this lie and trading's not real, right? I've gone through all of that. And I've gone through different journeys. I've tried SSMA, I've tried vlogging, and I've tried everything, guys, right? And I've realized that learning finance and learning day trading and learning how the markets work and just learning everything that I've learned and the discipline that the market gives me, I'm actually happy that I stuck with this journey. I'm happy that I'm able to sit down in front of the camera and give you guys this value. Because if I gave up, I feel like you guys wouldn't get this value, first of all, and also I wouldn't be at this position where I'm at, where I'm able to, live the way I want to live. I'm able to have this lovely setup. I'm able to, move out from my parents' home. And if you guys watch my old videos, you'll see that I was living in my parents' house, and I didn't have this great setup, and I didn't have the privilege to, do whatever I want throughout the day. And I was going through school and I was going through my grades, and it was COVID and so much was going on in the world. And I just thought that there is something else in this world. There is something else that I'm missing, right? And that's why I kind of focused through day trading. And I want to kind of give you guys the backstory of why I went through day trading, because you can watch another a person talk about SSMA and they can give you their story, and you can watch someone that does e-commerce and they can give you their story. But my story was that is not like everyone else's story, that they were homeless or they went through, the craziest journey. For me personally, I my dad went through a heart surgery, right? Because a he had a heart attack, right? And at that time, I was not the brightest kid. I didn't know anything that the markets were giving me. I didn't know anything, right? And I wasn't really that wealthy either, and I had to look after two of my sisters. Okay, and I couldn't work, and I thought, okay, what's the quickest way for me to make money? What's the best way for me to make money? And it's kind of like the wrong way to go through when it comes to day trading, but that's my journey, right? And I found videos and I found all these things, right? And I found strategy, and I practiced it, and I was making money. That's what it was. I was making money. And unfortunately, the money I was making worked at that time, but I didn't know about psychology, and I didn't know about the mindset, and I didn't know about, risk reward ratios, and I didn't know anything. So I just went in the market, put literally my last bit of money in there. Like, I think it was like £50, and I made money and I lost it all. Okay. And then when my dad came out of hospital, I was getting the hang of it because I locked myself in my bedroom and I just focused. I focused. And for like 3 months, I focused. I didn't go to college because we are in COVID, and I was meant to do my live, teaching or whatever. And I wasn't able to do that. And because I just wasn't interested, to be honest. But I wasn't doing that, and I was doing my exams at home because I didn't want to go to college and things like that. And because of COVID, my dad was vulnerable, and I had all the opportunity basically to learn. And I was learning. And it got to a point where I basically created my own strategy. Now, because it was COVID, because I had no distractions, because I focused and I didn't have anyone around me to distract me, I kind of learned it very fast. But I know right now for you guys, you probably have your friends around you. You probably have all those distractions. You probably have, your parents telling you to go to school. And I understand that. And I know that you guys can't actually, not be friends with these people. And I know you can't talk back to your parents. But one thing I'll tell you guys is just lock in. Just focus within these boot camp days, and focus and put in everything that you've got. Put in every single time, every single effort, every single sweat that you have, put it into this boot camp. And the value that and the effort that I'm giving you, and the things that I'm giving you, I promise you guys, it will pay off. I promise you. Okay. And this is the commitment I'm going to make. And I want you guys to make the commitment as well. If it means that you write it down in your hand, you write it on a piece of paper, you stick it on the walls, do it, right? Tell yourself that by the end of this boot camp, I am going to become profitable. I am going to become wealthy. And I am going to, comment down below on the last day and say that, hey, listen, I listened to every single video that you provided me. I watched everything that you gave me, and I've made my first payout or whatever it is, or I got funded, or I became rich, or whatever it is, right? Whatever your story is, I want you guys to do the same thing, okay? Because if I had to go back to myself and I told myself that, hey, listen, look, if you lock in, if you focus, right, you will become wealthy, I think I would have been at this stage many years before, right? It was 5 years of like playing around and not staying focused and not being disciplined. That's what I was going through. Okay. I am telling you, like a big bro or whatever you want to look at me as, right? A teacher or a mentor, or whatever it is that you want to look at me as, right? I want you to know that you can do it. You just need to focus. You don't need to be smart. You don't need to be the wealthiest guy already. You don't need to have millions of dollars in your pocket. You don't need to have like a good job. You don't need to have a stable family. You don't need any of that, right? What you need is the correct mindset. What you need is to focus on yourself for a few months. Give yourself that time, guys. Give yourself that time. Like, I can't stress this enough because I didn't do that. And I followed my friends and I followed everyone else, and I got distracted from my journey. But when I was able to lock in, and I stopped talking to those friends, and yes, it was painful. Yes, it wasn't the kind of thing that I wanted to do at the time. But when I was able to do that, I was locked in. I am more than grateful that I did that. Now, I didn't have a video like this to tell me to do that. But I'm telling you now, guys, I am gonna keep repeating myself until you write it down, right? Focus on yourself for a few months while this boot camp's going. Don't get distracted. Don't give up, right? It might get hard. It might get tough. But I'm gonna make sure that I make this enjoyable. I'm gonna make sure that I make this fun. I'm going to make sure that everything I provide, and this is why I'm not going to edit anything out. I might have waffled for a bit. I might have spoken a bit too much, and you guys are probably already bored, but I know this video is going to be a little bit boring. But I know that whoever's watching from day one to day whatever, you guys are the real traders and you guys are going to make it. Okay? If you want to be part of that group and you want to be part of the people that can go to Dubai, that can go wherever they like and drive whatever car they want and live in this lovely apartment, and I get to, wake up and go hit the sauna, I can go wake up and hit the swimming pool, I can go to the gym whenever I like. If you guys want to live that lifestyle, and I'm not saying that my lifestyle was great and I, have a Bugatti and any of that, I'm still learning as well, but I want to give you guys what I learned. Okay. And in return, I want you guys to just focus. I want you guys to be disciplined. I want you guys to have the right motivation, right? I don't want you guys to just watch this video for the sake of watching it. I want you to actually get a pen and paper, right? I think I've got a pen and paper behind me, but get a pen and paper. I want you to do the homework. I want you to actually lock in for the next few weeks or months, however long this journey is. And I want you guys to do that and make me proud. Okay, but not only make me proud, but make yourself proud as well. Make yourself proud. Give yourself that time that you need, right? Because in this journey, I can already guarantee you're going to be disciplined, you're going to be wealthy, you're going to be the best version of yourself, and you're going to be happier than where you are right now. Okay, you are going to deserve it once you're at the end of this journey. And when this boot camp ends, that's where your journey really starts, and that's where you is you versus you. That's really when your journey starts. Right now, we are just building the foundation and putting in the layers for you to build the house that you want. Okay? We are putting in that foundation. And I know it's going to be tough. I know it's going to be long. I know you're not going to see results. I know you're not going to make your first $1 million from watching these videos. But what I know is that you will get to that point, and you will get to that level where you are making whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is, okay? So while you're watching this video, and I want you to continue listening to me, but I want you to think about the goals that you have. I want you to think about the reason why you are going to be a good trader. I want you to understand your why, and I want you to understand how you're going to get there. What is your goals and how you're going to get there? Right? And I'm going to guide you guys. Don't worry. I'm going to guide you guys on how you're going to get there. But I want you to program it into your brain. The only way that you can be successful is you program in your brain that you are successful. The only way you're going to make money on this market, right? The only way you're going to make money on this market is you believing in yourself. And you can only believe in yourself until the only way you can do that is when you actually get up and actually do what you need to do. Right? That's the only way you guys will get to that level, right? And I'm going to fast forward that for you. I'm going to make it as easy as possible. I'm going to be your big bro, right? I'm going to be your big brother, and I'm going to hear you out on any excuse that you give me. On the comments, if you feel like, you are feeling not motivated today, comment it down below, and I am going to personally message you and tell you to get up and focus, right? And the reason why I'm doing that is because I never had that, and I want to give you guys that value. I want to give you guys that thing. And I'm doing it completely for free, by the way. I'm doing it on YouTube for a reason, because I could make a course out there. I could do all of those things. And, I could do that without this boot camp. But the thing is that you guys need to make some money. Right? You guys cannot be paying for courses. You guys, I worked a job to pay for courses that had nothing to do with the markets. So what I had to do was work a completely different job that had nothing to do with the markets, meaning I'm not learning anything, to then pay for the course and then go through all the videos and take time. And I've just lost money that I could have put into my markets, right? Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. Not now, at least, right? Do it later, do it in the future, whatever, but not now, right? I'm going to turn you from someone who doesn't know anything in the markets to someone who knows everything in the markets, right? I'm going to give you the terminologies, I'm going to give you the strategy, I'm going to give you my strategy, I'm going to give you every single thing that I know that's in my brain. I'm going to give it to you guys, right? And I don't want this video to go to waste, right? I don't want this boot camp to go to a waste, right? I put a lot of time, I put a lot of effort into thinking about this, and I planned it out. And guys, you're gonna enjoy it. You are going to enjoy it. I'm gonna make it super fun. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna give you my personality into this. I'm going to give you everything, right? I want you guys to interact with me in the comments. I know it's not live. I know that you can't see me, right? But I want you to feel like I am there in front of you. I want you to feel like I am literally on your computer showing you how it is done. Okay? And I know it's going to be tough. I know it's going to be a rough journey, right? I know that. Okay? I know that, there's going to be times where, you can't watch the next video because you physically, mentally, you cannot do it. But if you can do it, right? If it means that you just sit down and watch it just because you want to watch it and then later on you kind of like lock in again, just do it. Because I'm going to make sure that every single video that I give you, every single video that I provide, I'm going to make sure that it motivates you and it gets you 1% closer to your goals. Okay? I'm going to make sure of that. And I'm committed to do that. And I'm committed to make you profitable. And I'm committed to get you to your journey as a day trader. And I can't wait to see you guys at the end of this boot camp where we get to, I might even host a Zoom call where we all get to talk to each other and you get to see other people in this journey too. It's going to be a fun ride, guys. Don't worry about the losses. Don't worry about the past that you've gone through. Don't worry about all the blown accounts that you've done if you've already started day trading. Don't worry if you don't know anything about day trading. If you've clicked this video and you don't know anything about day trading, don't worry. Because I'm going to make sure that you know everything by the end of this boot camp, to the point where you could probably come to me and tell me what you've learned, right? You can come to me and show me the charts and tell me where I'm wrong. That's how much value I'm going to give you guys, okay? So on that note, guys, we're going to wrap up day one. And I can't wait to see you guys in day two. I can't wait for you guys to start making progress into the markets. And I can't wait for you guys to accelerate your journey and become the best version of yourselves. I can't wait for that. Okay. And on that note, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this boot camp. If you have any questions, guys, comment it down below. I'm going to respond. Do not feel shy. Even if it's the most dumbest thing, trust me, I have been there, right? And if you don't ask, you won't get it, right? So ask everything. If it means you want me to remake a flipping video, tell me so I know, so I can go through it again, okay? Even if it means that you commented and you got no reply, no likes, I'm gonna read it. I don't care about who's got the most likes on the comments. I don't care about that. Okay. What I care about is that every single one of you guys are learning and are progressing. And I want to make sure that I provide that value and I give you that journey. Okay. Now, there's a poster behind me that says, right, heroes come and go, but legends are forever. Okay. And the reason why that's behind me, guys, is because you could be a superhero for today and tomorrow and maybe for a week, but legends are what are here forever, right? Legends are here forever. So if you want to be a legend in the market and you want to be the person that your future children and your family will remember you as, right? Become that legend. Okay, and that's why I have that poster behind me, because that's what motivates me. I have Kobe Bryant behind me as well, because Kobe Bryant, the way his mindset was, the way he locked in, is the way I locked in, and the way I treated myself, the way he put reps in the market, the same reps that I put into the markets, right? I want you guys to do the same thing, okay? I want to motivate you guys. I'm going to help you progress, and I can't wait. I'm super excited to get you through this journey. I'm super excited to make you successful. But not only that is to make myself happier as a person and give what I got, right? And before we end the video, I just want to say a few things about my journey and how, like, when I first started off, I didn't actually know that this would be the outcome. And I know I've said it already, but I just want to make sure you guys know that if you believe in something, you are going to achieve it. If you believe that you're going to become successful, you're going to achieve it. If you believe that you're going to lose this one trade, you're going to lose that trade. So please, guys, start doing the positive affirmation. Start actually putting in that time into the markets and listen to me carefully, because I've gone through everything that you've gone through and what you're going to go through. Okay. I've gone through that. I promise you guys, right? I am not this day trader that made money from my parents or from other people that invested in me. I'm not that. I've done this by myself. I don't have any friends that trade with me. I've no one around me trades but me, right? And the only way that you guys are gonna get to the level where I'm at is when you lock in and listen to me, and you don't make the mistakes that I made, right? Make the wins that I made, but don't make the mistakes that I made, right? Because it's a tough journey. It's very, very tough, and it can get very tiring, and it can be overwhelming, right? And I know that YouTube doesn't help either. I know that them successful videos of successful traders, they don't make it easy for you because they're showing you their lovely cars and all that things. I don't want to show you those things. I want to kind of just show you what's going to benefit you. And me showing you my swimming pool and my spa and my successful trades and the money that I had, that's not going to help you guys. What's going to help you is the thought process that I go through every single day, the mindset that I have, the strategy that I use. That's what's going to benefit you. And the day that you guys lock in and focus is the day that is going to make you profitable. And hopefully that day is today. If you guys watch it from day one and you give up halfway, restart this boot camp. Restart it. If it means that you restarted this boot camp like 5 times and you watched me around like 10 times already, I guarantee you that you're going to get sick and tired of my face, and you're just going to tell yourself, okay, I need to become profitable now. Like, this is it. I have to do it, right? So make sure you do that, and make sure that you lock in, guys. Okay? I'm going to do my end of the stick. I want you to do your end as well. Okay. And I can't wait for this journey. I can't wait. I'm actually really, really excited for this boot camp because it gets to re-jog my memory too and everything. But I'm not just gonna sit here and show you animations and tell you how you're gonna get rich, but I'm actually gonna show you guys exactly what I've done to get to where I am today. Okay. I've spent 5 years in the markets, 5 tough years. Very, very tough years. Yeah, so tough that I gave up for like 9 months. I gave up. Okay, I don't want you to give up. I don't want you to lose the momentum that you got going on, right? Because trust me, it's very difficult to get back once you've given up. It's very, very difficult. Okay, you lose more money than you already lost, and you get frustrated because you're trying to do what you were doing previously and it just doesn't work. Okay, it was a hard pill to swallow for me. I don't want you guys to be going through the same thing. Now, I know I've been speaking for a while, and I know this video is kind of boring because I'm not actually showing anything, but I appreciate you guys that watched it till now, because I know that it's you guys that are going to be watching me till the end of the videos of the boot camp, and I know it's you guys that are going to be successful, and I know that for sure. And if you ever feel like you're skipping through or you're trying to rush the process, stop yourself, pause the video, and tell yourself, hold on a minute. Every time I skip is me putting one step behind where I'm trying to get to. Okay, every time I miss a day is me missing one step towards my goals. And on that note, guys, let's get this boot camp running. Tomorrow, I can't wait to give you guys everything that I've learned. I think we're going to talk about the terminologies, and I've actually got it written down. It's terminologies and candlesticks, guys. Okay, I can't wait to show you guys. Candlesticks are very, very important. So can't wait for day 2. And yeah, guys, I think what we're gonna do as well is I'm gonna give Sunday off, because I don't want to upload on Sundays because of the way YouTube is as well. And not only that, I want to give you guys a break. I don't want to give you guys 7 days a week, 7 days for the month. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I want to give you guys a break as well, so you can rejuvenate and give you time to catch up if you missed a day. But I'm gonna try and make sure that I do Monday to Saturday. Now, guys, the same way I'm telling you guys to commit, I need you guys to make sure I'm committing too. So if you see that Friday's come or Thursday's come and I haven't uploaded, right? I want you guys to comment it and spam me and tell me to upload, because that means I am not doing my portion of the pie, right? Spam me to make sure I do these videos, because I want to teach you guys, but sometimes life does get lifing and it gets tough. And I don't know how I'm gonna, because with YouTube I'm not as consistent, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel in the next few weeks. I don't know if I'm gonna burn out. I don't know anything of that. I don't want to even manifest it. I'm gonna commit to this. But guys, if I don't commit to it, I want you to spam me. I want you to clip this up and send it to me and spam me and tell me, yo, you need to upload because you got people waiting, and your past self would not have wanted you to just give up on this bootcamp, right? I want you guys to do that. And then on that note, guys, I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow.